Yo, yo, what it do? What it do? We are live once again. Time for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put right in your hand each and every trading day. It's what we do. It's how we roll. All right, so as you know, the markets by and large have been kind of in a wait and see mode, wanting to know what the Fed is going to do and what the Fed is going to say regarding interest rates tomorrow. Tomorrow's FOMC day. Got to see what they're going to be talking about, man. The world wants to know. Everybody is waiting with bated breath to see what is going to transpire. So we shall see tomorrow. It's usually around 2:15 is when they do it. Sometimes they do it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard New York time. So we shall see which one is going to be. But putting the FOMC part aside, let me give you an update on where we are in these markets, because you will probably be surprised. All right. We're going to break it down, starting with the Forex first. The following markets are like this: Canadian dollar, still in a bear market. Australian dollar, bull market. Euro yen, bull market. Euro dollar, bull market. British pound, bull market. New Zealand dollar, bull market. Dollar yen, bull market. Mexican peso, bear market. So the Canadian dollar and the Mexican peso are the only ones that are in the bear market right now. All the others are in a bull market, which is technically not supposed to happen if everything was operating like it's supposed to. All right. You can't have, gold, the dollar, crude oil, bonds, and equities all in bull markets at the same time. It's not supposed to exist. It's supposed to be impossible. All right. So you're seeing the impossible made possible right here, right now. That's what it's looking like. You think that's a mixed picture? Peep this. Corn is in the Kumo cloud of consolidation and confusion. Soybeans are in a bear market retracement, while wheat is just in a straight up bear market. Now, how's that? And those are your grains of all things. That's right. That's your grain markets. Now, peep this. New developments on the other side of the aisle. We got the Dow in a bull market. Bitcoin Futures Composite Index is in a bull market. So the Dow and the Bitcoin Composite Index both in bull markets. We got the E-mini S&P 500 in a bull market. However, gold futures is in a bull market correction. Nat gas is in a bear market correction. The NASDAQ 100 is in a bull market. Crude oil is now literally officially in a bull market. Straight up. Russell, bull market. Silver, bull market. Silver's in a bull market while gold is in a bull market retracement. Yeah, I thought you would find that interesting. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's what the markets, that's what they're doing right now. It's crazy. All right, now peep these alerts again. Putting the Fed tomorrow aside. Here's our alerts, our notable quotables for tomorrow. Canadian dollar has a straight up rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Australian dollar has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Euro yen has a secondary crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. New Zealand dollar, the Kiwi, has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Dollar yen has a crash alert, a secondary crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Mexican peso has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Corn has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And the Dow Futures has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. E-mini S&P 500 has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Yeah, you heard it all correctly, people. This is what the markets are shaping up. This is what they're trying to do. And then last but not least, the Russell that I made my hustle has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Well, there you have it. Now, normally, I do not do anything. I do not make moves prior to a Fed decision. But times are a-changing. Therefore, I am considering putting some on and making a little bit of moves. Yes, I am. And if you want to know what moves I'm making, you got to go to PulseWaveTrading.com, and I will see you guys in the trading room, and I'll let you know what I'm cooking up, what I'm looking at. I will tell you this, though. The NASDAQ has moved so much that it has a lot of wiggle room. The NASDAQ can pull back tomorrow in a monumental way, in a way to make people say, oh my goodness, and it will still be bullish. Wherein the Dow doesn't have that much wiggle room. I'm so sorry to have to be the one to break that to you. And same thing for the S&P 500. So therefore, I will be hunting these markets. And when I finish with tonight's end of day report, I'm going to be going ahead and putting my orders in, and I'll let you know what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I see you in the live. You asked me about Silver Scott Mines and Silver One Resources. I don't know. Are you a member yet? Because I do believe I added the Silver Scott Mines to the equity report. So that is definitely on there, just so you know. I told you I was going to do that, and I saw that it was not part of the report, so I went ahead and added that for you. So see, I'm always looking out, man. I'm always looking out. It's just what we do. That's how we roll. That's how we built over here. We take care of our peoples. All right. So I did hook you up. You should see that in there. I don't know why you wouldn't. Bear with me though, because now Bennett, you asked me about the mines again. Just give me a quick second. I need to cross-reference something right quick. I'm almost certain I did something else. I'm just double checking. I think I did y'all a big solid. And I just want to cross-reference myself just right quick. Let's see. Nope, that's not there. Okay, not there. Okay, real quick, so I can recall on the actually I'll pull it up. Excuse me, just give me a second. I'll pull it up. I do it myself. Okay, so yeah, I just need to find out where I put it because I did add it. I just want to know where I put it. Okay, so just give me one moment while I hook this up. All right, so Scott Mines. What's the other one you said? Silver One Resources. Now I think that one might be in here. Let me see. I'm almost okay. Let's see. All right. Both of these looks like my data is coming from the over the counter, the pink sheets. Just wanted to let you know that FYI. So let me get out of here. All right, give me one more moment. All right, I'm gonna just double check. I'm almost certain I did add it, but let me just double check. Just want to make sure because they should be on the reports already. Just give me a quick moment to check. I'm almost 100% sure it has been added. Yep. Okay. So the Silver Scott Mines is now on the price trigger report. Okay. Now let me see if Silver One Resources is on the price trigger report. Okay, Silver One Resources was not on the report. I just added that on the report. Okay. So the Silver Scott Mines is already in the equity report. Now the Silver One Resources, I just added that one to the US equity report. So that one should go out on the next report. So that should be good. You should be able to find that. Let's see what else. What say DIS, the lockdown, Magic Kingdom? Let me double check. I'll make sure that's in there too. Hold on. DFEN, yeah, I've been added that. That's definitely on the equity report. So just hold on one second. Let me check Disney though. I thought Disney was on there a long time ago, but you can never tell. So I'm just gonna double check. Doesn't hurt to double check. All right, so let's see. All right, so Silver Scott and Silver One are now they're both official tissue right now. They're in there. They're now in the report. All right, let me see Disney real quick. Mr. Diz. All right, let's see. Yep, Disney's already in the report too. All right, so we should be good then. You should be good to go on your equity on the U.S. equity report. Disney is already in there, and now I just added Silver One Resources. Silver Scott Mines is already in there as well. So you should be good to go on those two. All right, not a problem. All right, so I just added it. Like I said, it should be on tomorrow's report with no problem. Not at all. We should be good to go. All right, so let's see here. Since we put those in, let's start off with those first. All right, we'll start with those first. Why the heck not? All right, so the first one on the chopping block right now is Silver Scott Mines. Let's see what thus saith the tea leaves. All right, so this one is in a very interesting consolidation, and it's in an elongated trading range on top of that. Silver Scott Mines is in a trading range ranging from 19 cents down to about 7 cents. That's a huge trading range. All right. And you got negative momentum going on right now too. All right, you got negative momentum and you're pulse waving bearish also, even though you're in a bull market. So you're in a bull market correction and your momentum is pretty much going against you. you're in a range, a very long range. This market's not going anywhere right now. It's just flat. Penny stocks are hard to gauge because of that. So this one is going nowhere. But what I will say to you is, regardless of what you hear me say on these end of day reports, regardless of what you hear me say, I don't care if I'm snapping on a particular stock you like or whatever, saying it's garbage. Regardless of what you hear me say out of my mouth, follow the report. All right? The report is king, not me. Follow the report. The report will tell you what you need to do and how you need to approach each particular market. If it gives you a buy trigger, then you better get ahead, get up in there. If it gives you a sell trigger, you gotta pay attention to that too. All right. This one happens to have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading, but it's in a range. And so I'm expecting, regardless of what happens, I don't think it's going to come outside of this long range. So just keep that, under advisement. All right. So the next one we got here now is Silver One Resources. All right. So One Resources coming up. All right, so this one is in a bull market on the daily chart as well, and we're consolidating up and through here as well. Let me just take a look. That's what I thought. All right, yeah, this is a trading range situation. This would have been a bullish or bearish pointer, but it's not. It's a yardstick, meaning that you have now established your trading range. I expect prices to trade inside this bar and not close outside of it. So you spike down below it, but you didn't close outside of it. And you're not going to until the market makes up its mind if it's going to continue the trend or if it's going to start correcting. And right now it's trying to make its mind up. All right. So keep your mind, get your mind right on this one too. Right now you're not doing nothing. You're in a bull market, but you're not doing anything. You've ceased trending at the moment. You're not official correct in a corrective mode right now, but it's looking like you're trying to start one. So this one I would watch and see what's good. And like I said, regardless of what I say, follow the report. All right. I'm prone to be wrong. All right. But the system is always right. All right. The market is always right, i.e., the report is always right. The system is always right. Follow the report, not me, because like I say, I can be bugging sometimes. But watch the report. All right, and you'll catch this next move, whatever it's going to be. All right, moving right along. Let's take a look at now Disney. Everybody wants to know what's up with Disney. Let's see. What up, Diz? All right, so looking at Disney right now. Disney's in a bear market on the daily chart, and you got a crash alert for tomorrow. So if we get any production out of that crash alert tomorrow, this one's probably going to turn into an official correction, and this pop will be over. All right, the pop will be over. It may not make it into a bull market. It may not continue to head higher. It looks like it's having some issues. We'll see. The last crash alert, we did get some production on that. All right, you can't ignore that. You did get some production. The one before that, you got some nice production. The one before that, nice production. The one before that, nice production. You keep getting nice production. So I can't, all I can say is, ignore rally and crash alerts at your own peril. So definitely that's what's cooking in Disney. Follow the report though. Don't just take my word for it. Follow the reports. Stick to that and you will be fine. All right. It's when people start going against the reports that they start getting themselves into trouble. And then, what can I tell you? It is what it is. All right, so let's take a look at a few. We're gonna look at the cryptos now. We're going into the crypto mode. Got to go ahead and knock that out right quick. All right, here we go. Looking at our Bitcoin and our altcoins. Let's see what's going on. All right, so And your XRP, you're still not doing anything now. This cloud is starting to collapse. See the little mouth right there starting to collapse. I'm expecting prices are going to try to jump and close above it and start trying to do something. But right now, your momentum is just flat. You're dead. You're flatline. Nothing's happening in your XRP Ripple. Okay, Ripple just can't. It doesn't have any motivation right now. Ripple has no motivation. All right, looking at your NEO now. NEO is trying to do a little something. You got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow for Ripple. All right, so trade and tread accordingly. All right, you still are in a bear market, so be mindful of that. You're counter trend trading at this point, trying to see how much uplift and further correction this bear market wants to correct. How much higher does it want to go? Is it going to continue to correct and turn into a full-fledged bull market, or is it topping out and about to start back trending lower again? You know what I mean? So keep your eyes and ears open on that one. All right, Litecoin. Sticking with our altcoins. Litecoin, still in that enormous Kumo cloud, and we just don't have anything going on. Momentum is flat in this bear market. All right, moving right along, we got Ethereum now. Ethereum was trying to, get its act together up here. All right, we still got some gappage, but it's just hanging out up here, trading within this yardstick right here. This is the trading range, this bar right here. You're not breaking down, you're not breaking out. You're just hanging around. All right, but you are in a bull market, so right now the long side still rules the day until the bears can come in and take over. Right now it's looking like this one, looking like it wants to take off again. So right now, longs are in order in your Ethereum. All right, taking a look at EOS. Your EOS right now, it is outside of the Kumo cloud, trying to get a little rally together, but it's hard to do when you got no conviction. You're in a bear market. You got bullish weekly trend momentum, but nothing's happening. And here's your yardstick here. You're trading within this range. You're just in a trading range, which is the range of this bar right here. So this one right here, who knows? We'll see what happens. But right now it's looking like it wants to go higher. Just follow the report on this one. All right, looking at Dash now. Dash is also still in a bear market. Momentum is absolutely flatlined and nothing is happening. This one's looking like it doesn't have any conviction either. A lot of these altcoins have no conviction. It's like no one cares. All right, here's your Bitcoin. All right, here's your Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is still operating under the auspices of that crash alert. Sometimes this alert, these rally and crash alerts can lead the market 3 to 5 days out. So I would say watch this to see what's going to happen. 10,000 is what it's trying to do. Keep in mind, too, this is in a bull market right now. This is a bullish pointer. So I do believe we are headed higher in these prices. I think 11,000 is the target. All right. So right now, longs rule the day right now in your Bitcoin, and you got to trade accordingly. Follow the report is all I can say. All right. This right here is concerning, but it could be invalidated if the market just takes off like a rocket. So like I said, use the reports and trade accordingly. All right, let's see. So that's it on our Forex. All right, I'm gonna hook you up so I won't forget. I see you asked. You said Def and ran today. Let's see. Let's see what did it really do. All right. Let's see here on the equity side. I don't really see that, my man. What I'm seeing is a crash alert on your Defin right now, man. I got a crash alert. Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you on that one. And you're in the Kumo cloud too. I think this one's about to fall back down and possibly put in a new leg down, new leg lower. You're in the cloud of death and consolidation and confusion, but the crash alert is valid. All right, this crash alert is valid. So, and I know you got a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, but I'm just saying. So yeah, definitely follow the report on this one. Whatever the system say do, I do it, and I'll watch for the intraday price inflection point tomorrow to see what really gives. You know, it's just hard to tell sometimes. You know, what the markets may or may not be ready to do. All right, so you say that you want to look at VET? Okay, hold on. All right, I got you. All right, V chain. Let's see what it do. VET. Oh yeah, VET. Yeah, VET's paying you. It's coming off of this rally alert that we had for today. Market broke out. It is giving us production. So the play is still on the long side of the market. Keep in mind you are in a bear market right now. The market is trying to break out of this consolidation range, which is this bar right here. All right, this is a bullish pointer right here. And it's also a trading range that that the market's been obeying and staying within. This last rally alert though is valid. It didn't do one of these numbers where you got a crash alert followed by a rally alert, or a rally alert followed by a crash alert. Nah. All right, you didn't get none of that jazz. You had you had a bar where we paused. Then you got your alert. So this rally alert is valid. I think we break out from here and keep running. All right. So if you've been following the report, if you are using the system and you are long in this market, you probably want to start popping your way a little bit. Keep your eye on it, or what have you. Just watch this thing, because you know cryptos can turn on you in a heartbeat. But right now it looks mad bullish from right here. This is a good bar. That's some good production right here. Because this is a bullish pointer, I think the market's gonna deal with that. I don't know what to tell you about this gap right here. I don't know. It is kind of concerning, and I know sometimes we make I don't want to say excuses, but we make provisions, if you will, sometimes for crypto markets, you know. But I think this is a valid gap. At some point, this gap does need to be reconciled, I think, before this market can really take off. So I think you'll get some follow through tonight into tomorrow, but I don't know how much higher we're going to go before you have to back and fill here. So trade what you see, follow the system, pop your way through it, and we'll see what happens. But right now, you are operating under the auspices of a valid rally alert. All right. Let's see here. Okay. You want to look at nat gas? All right, let's take a look at nat gas. Shall we? NG, nat gas. All right. Somebody talk about some nat gas. You don't get too many people talking about futures and trading nat gas, NG, but all right. Well, let's get it. That's what we do here. We trade markets up in this piece. All right. Let me scroll down. Where are you, nat gas? Here we go. All right. All right, so here's your net gas. Yes, you are in a bear market. Yes, the chart is jacked up. It's sideways and consolidated. This one is under the auspices of um, seasonal tendencies right now, mate. All right. Unless we get, a broiling summer and a demand for nat gas for air conditioning or something. I don't know. I don't know. But right now you're chilling. You're chilling. Maybe a weekly view would reveal something. Let me see. It's just as bad. You're consolidating here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's messy. You can make an argument though that, all right, if you're looking for green shoots, okay, here's something positive to talk about. This right here on the weekly, this is a weekly bullish pointer. All right, that's something positive. So that means at some point, though, maybe here in the near future, market's going to make another run at that trend line, and that should get us back above the $2 mark. All right, so that's something positive here. All right, this pointer will have to be reconciled, so at least we know that. I don't think we go too much further down. All right, but you know, this crash alert that you're operating under right now is a valid crash alert. It is a valid crash alert. So the next 3 to 5 bars, unless we get a new signal, I think the market will pull back a little bit more. How much down it does, I don't know, but you got to deal with the crash alert before you can deal with the bullish pointers. That makes sense. All right, so that's my take on the nat gas. All right, let's see here. Next we got, all right, so you have a call expiring next week with AXP. And what are my thoughts? All right, let's take a look. All right, AXP, what we got? What's up with AXP? AX to the P. Let's see here. All right, American Express. All right, I thought that sounded familiar. All right, so American Express, here we go. American Express right now has a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. First stop is this gap that we did right here. It's going to try to back and fill that first. The next, that's your initial target is here. Your next target is the gap done here and right down here. And then your next target next after that is the gap right here. And then your final target will be the gap right here. All right, so that is where you are headed to the downside, which will put this thing south of $85 before it's all said and done. All right. Oh, and by the way, this is not a bullish pointer, so don't get too excited about that one. But this is a bullish weekly trend momentum reading, but is it over? Is the edge of man over? And are we about to see the edge of the orc? I don't know. I don't know. I can't be cocky. I can only tell you right now, you are still in a bear market. You are in a bear market retracement off these lows. And now you're looking at a crash alert. That's all I can tell you. This could be a top, short-term top. Last crash alerts that we've gotten have been productive. This last one here was productive. This last one here was productive. The one before that was productive. The one before that was productive, and so on and so forth. So you have to trust these. You got to trade what you see and see what happens. So being that you have a call expiring, I think that call is probably going to expire worthless, which probably is why the system is picking up a crash alert. Normally, when you get close to option expiration, what happens is, because options are designed to settle worthless, or what we call in the business cabinet. All right, that means that it's going to expire worthless. That's what it's designed to do. So they're going to try to make sure, the market's going to try to make sure it pulls back enough just to make your call worthless. What's your strike on that call? Because that would depend on things too. And you say it expires next week, so yeah, you got time decay killing you right now. If you are in profit in that call, you might have to think about taking profit. If you have any profits in that call, I don't know what your strike is. All right. Is Boeing pulling back? Contract expiring soon on the Boeing. All right, let's see what's up. Boeing, here we go. All right, got a lot of requests today, man. Got a lot of requests. All right, so Boeing, here we go. I think that's BA, right? Yep, Boeing. All right. What we got, Boeing? What you looking like? What it look like? All right, we got a crash alert in Boeing, ladies and gentlemen. We got a crash alert in the Boeing. Looks like the market did break out of the Kumo cloud, and now it's trying to possibly head back south. Wants to head back down, cross the border. You are in a bear market. This Kumo cloud is mad wide too. All right, now as I do this, it's going to make the chart look funky, but just track with me. All right, so you see this cloud is mad wide. I mean, like $100 wide. All right, which is almost unheard of, but it is what it is. All right, so your first, you have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. You cannot ignore that crash alert. Your first initial target is the gap right here. Second is the gap right here. And do we have any more gaps? Let me see. I'll tell you right now. Let's see, 136.15. No, you do not. Okay, that's it. That's your last one. So your last one is right here. So that's going to put you around the $175 mark. So yeah, looks like this one's topping out. Looks like the bear market rally is coming to an end in Boeing. All right, just something to think about. Like I say, don't mind me. Just trade what the report tells you to do. All right, next question we got here is, when you have gaps, do the high and lows of a candle count as filling the gaps, or is it the open and close numbers? Nah, I don't know what you're talking. I don't understand what you're saying. So why don't we just use the current chart I have up as an example? How about that? Would that help? Oh, okay. I see 95 call. Okay, expiring July. Okay, yeah. Let's just use the above chart as our example. Okay. So let me see if I can make this even a little bit bigger, just so people can really see what I'm doing. Okay. So let's do a little something here, a little test, little hands-on. Okay. Let's start with this bar here. This bar right here. All right. So here are the numbers on this bar. This is from June the 5th. Market open on Boeing at $205 a share. Hit a high of $218.79 a share. And the low was $197.36 a share, and the market closed at $205.43 per share. All right, this is on June the 5th. All right, and it closes based on the way the market closed. It created a bullish pointer. Next day, all right, this is again June the 5th. The next following trading day is June the 8th. So this right here is Friday. This right here is Monday. All right, so this is Friday's bar. Here's Monday's bar. So we closed on Friday at $205.43, right? On this bar, on Monday, we opened at $222.94. Make sure I'm explaining this in a way you can follow and understand it with me. When you're looking at gaps, okay, first of all, you see right here, this is where the market closed. Let's say it closed here but opened up here on Monday within the body of this bar. That still constitutes a gap, but because it's inside of this bar, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to do. Because this market opened above this bar's high, that created a gap as well, right? Had the low of Monday's bar extended back into the body of this bar, there will be no gap to talk about, even though the open is above this bar's high, because this current bar back and filled on the same day. There's nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Move on. But because the low of this bar, which is 218.93, is above the high here of 218.79, you got space in between. That's a gap. If the high of this bar is below the low of this bar, you have a gap. So that's a good, easy way to think about it. If this high of this bar is below the low of this bar, you have a gap. Same thing on the downside. The low of this bar is above the high of this bar. That is a gap. The market, what did the market do on Tuesday today? It back and filled. It closed this gap. It back and filled, closed the gap. All right. So to answer your question, a gap consists of the high of the previous bar being below the low of the current bar. That is a gap. That is a gap. All right. That's an upside gap. Downside gap would be the low of our current bar being higher than the high of the last bar. All right, that's a gap. So here's how that looks. All right. We do this going up and we do gaps going down too. Markets can do both. All right. So here we go on the downside. Look right here. See, here's this one bar here. Then the next bar, again, the high of this bar is below the low of this bar. That's a gap. Okay. So that's how that works. All right. The opens and closes are irrelevant. It's about the highs and the lows, ladies and gentlemen. The open and the closes are irrelevant. Opens and closes have nothing to do with gaps. It's all about the highs and the lows. Does that answer your question? Do you follow what I just taught you today? All right, let's see here. Next one we got GBTC not tracking Bitcoin lately. Resistance at 12, stuck in lower range still. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. GBTC has not been acting like itself for quite some time. GBT used to be a giant in the ETF space. I remember seeing GBTC move ridiculous amounts. It was the king equity as far as I'm concerned. When GBTC, I remember when it was trading at $3,000 a share, ladies and gentlemen, and I watched it drop all the way to where it is today with no reverse splits or anything like that. No splits, just straight price action. That's a monster right there. All right. All right, so here's the GBTC. All right, you see we have a trading range established. Whenever we get two back-to-back opposite alerts, that is a trading range signal. We got the crash alert followed by a rally alert. That right there is a trading range signal. What did we do today? We obeyed the trading range. Narrow range inside day. That's what you expect. Narrow range inside day, inside of the trading range. That's normal when you get those signals, those back-to-back signals, okay? Sometimes the markets break away. Like right here, we got a secondary crash alert followed by a rally alert. That's a trading range established, but the market gapped up on the following day and broke outside of the range and said, nope, I'm going to keep on going. Okay, that happens sometimes. And then here you go. Then on the next one, crash followed by a rally, you got your narrow range inside day. Then the market proceeded to make its move. So that's how that looks. So for right now with GBTC, you're right. It's not really moving per se like the Bitcoin, but technically speaking, it is moving with Bitcoin right now. The chart is just not as, flamboyant, but it is moving tick for tack for the most part. As far as let me explain another way. Right now, it's moving based on chart pattern. It is following the Bitcoin almost perfectly, but as far as price volatility, it is not. You would expect more. This is GBTC is acting more like a stock now than an ETF. It's not really doing what it can do. It's not living up to its true potential. This market is a monster. It's probably the most volatile ETF I have ever seen in a long time. I mean, this right here could rival AGQ back in the heyday of 2011 when silver was acting absolutely ridiculous. But nah, this even tops that. I don't think y'all hear me. I've seen GBTC move like $1,000 in a day. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing with y'all. This ETF used to be crazy, and I was the only dude covering it. Nobody was covering GBTC but me. Not even Fox Business or CNBC or Bloomberg. Nobody was covering it. Then one day I guess somebody must have told them, yo, Algo Capitalist has been covering this, and then they started talking about it. And then they did it for a little bit, and then they stopped talking about it. And I'm the only one still talking about it. All right, so let's see. We got another request here for REMX. All right, let's see. Let's see what it be like. REMX. All right. Oh, this is the rare earth metal joint. Okay. All right. Bet. Let's see what's up. All right. So this is in a bear market. All right. Only bright spot is you've been in a bull trend momentum, bullish weekly trend momentum, which helped this thing launch up and continue to correct further. But now it's looking like you're topping out. You got a crash alert for tomorrow. All right. You do have a crash alert for tomorrow. If we get production, I believe that the trend line right here around the $33 handle is going to be your initial target if you get production. All right. Like I always say, don't listen to me. Follow the reports. Let me double check and see if this one is in the report though. Because if not, I think I'll add it. That way you'll have it when you pull up the equity report in your dashboard. So let's see, REMX. Oh, this is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Nice. All right. Okay, this one is in the report already. Great. All right, that's what's up. So this one is already on there. So just what you can do when you go into the dashboard, I'm sure you probably already noticed and already know how to pull up stuff. But if you pull it up by the symbol and you can't find it, try to type in like some of the the first couple letters of the name of it, and it should come up for you with no problem. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, I can take some water. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are coming with the questions today, man. That's what this segment is for. It's our chart segment. You know, we get to pull things in and take a look at what's what. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? All right, you want to look at American Airlines? All right. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with that American Airlines. All right. Black Rob, you missed AX. Somebody else asked about AXP. That's American Express, right? Yeah, I did that before you came in, man. So you may have to rewind. Yeah, today is a totally different day, man. I'm not. I haven't really done my traditional setup. I just been taking requests. the only segment that we really did was I did cryptos. I did a crypto space in the beginning. Then after that, it's just been nonstop requests. All right, let's see here. All right, so here's your American Airlines. Just making it so it can look a little bit bigger for y'all. Okay. So you can see here, we got a crash alert for your American Airlines. I think the bear market rallies for a lot of these securities is over. Now is the day of the all. Crash alert for tomorrow, man. All right, so be on the lookout for that. If you are long this market, you should be popping by now because this market gave it up, man. From the rally alert back in here, this market's been giving it up. I'm not trying to hear nobody in the trading room crying, talking about they lost and gave back all their gains and now they're taking a loss in American Airlines. I'm not trying to hear it. That's not how we trade. You know how I tell you how we trade. The only difference, the only little bit of leeway, a little bit of leniency I'll give is for my options traders out there. We got a lot of people that use the reports specifically and strictly for options trading only. So I can sympathize with the options people, but anybody trading straight equities, nah, I ain't trying to hear it. Supposed to put your stops in and follow the reports, son. Not trying to hear that. Options people, you got it a little bit harder than everybody else, but not straight equities people. Please, I'm not trying to hear you let all this right here go. Come on now. Come on now. If you long this equity wise and you ain't got no stopping and you letting the market crash alert on you and then we come all the way down here tomorrow, son, come on, man, son. Come on. Please don't do that. Don't make me look bad. All right. Remember, I'm only as good as you guys. If you are not doing well in the markets and you are using the system, using the report, that reflects badly on me. I am only as good as my subscribers. All right. I do this for you. So please use the tools correctly. Make that money. I'm trying to make as many people rich as possible. I can't do that if y'all gonna be playing around and not taking things seriously. So please trade accordingly. All right. Oh, you want to look at the Ethereum ETF? All right, hold on. I got you. I got you. I got you. You ain't gotta go nowhere. I got you. All right. Here we go. ETE. Here we go. Pull you up. Yeah, this one's been a little weird, man. Like it really hasn't been moving right. All right, so this one is weird. Let me just get it big as I can. Okay. All right, so this is the Ethereum ETF, okay? And you had your nice production here from the rally alert. Had your rally alert right here. Then you got a secondary alert for those that missed the initial one. And it's just been on and popping. Then you had this right here, which should have woke a lot of people up who wasn't paying attention and putting their stops in. You got a crash alert with a bearish pointer. The next day, we got no production. The next day, which is today, now we have a rally alert for tomorrow, which means that we probably have found a support zone here. Now, this is a bull market. So in a bull market, you take rally alerts extremely seriously. Just like in bear markets, you take crash alerts seriously. All right. Rally alerts in bull markets are serious, like crash alerts in bear markets. You ignore them at your own peril. All right, so you guys, you bulls may be safe. Those of you who are been holding on and you did not get stopped out in any of these with these two bars right here. All right, you may get bailed out tonight. I'm sorry, tomorrow. This may bail you out. All right, so you got a rally alert for tomorrow in the Ethereum ETF. I don't know if that's going to carry over to the Ethereum itself tonight. You have to watch and look for that. But basically, whatever Ethereum does tonight will determine if we get production tomorrow or not. It might be that the system is ahead of the market 3 to 5 days out on this call, where we'll know tomorrow when the market opens. All right, what else y'all got? Somebody wants to examine Mark Zuckerberg. All right. You want to examine Mark? Okay. All right. Let's see what's up with Mark. What up, Mark? What's up with you? Mr. Zuckerberg, what you got to say? What you got for us? All right, so Facebook is definitely in a bull market, okay? But it's been in a bull market correction. All right. It has not been moving with the NASDAQ. No, no, no. It's been doing something else. Okay. So you got production from the crash alert here. You got a rally alert here. Then you got a crash alert with no production. Then the market breaks out. Okay. So what happened was this secondary crash alert did not come into play, got overridden. This is one of those things. All right, let me explain. Primary alerts overrule secondary alerts. Always, okay? Always. Primary alerts override secondary alerts. Always. All right? And that's what we got here. All right? So we got this rally alert followed by a secondary crash alert. Instead, the market kept going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go. Again, sometimes these alerts lead the market 3 to 5 days out. That's what happened here. This was something that was picked up. The system picked up some stuff going on and said, look out. Didn't happen. Looks like whatever happened here, the bears must have changed their mind and the bulls just came in and saw that as a sign of weakness and punched the bears in the face. All right, so right now, Facebook is threatening to start trending again. It's saying, okay, I've taken a break. I'm done taking a break. I want to break out. So you, technically speaking, are under the rally alert auspices right now, not the crash alert auspices. If this was a primary crash alert, then I would have said, okay, all this right here is limited. Get ready to sell this rally. But nope, you're still under the rally alert auspices. All right, so this one is looking bullish. It's in a bull market. It looks like the correction is over, and now the market wants to break a heck out. All right, Nikola Motor Stocks. Never heard of it, but yeah, let's see if we can get it in. All right, let's see. German stock exchange just listed Bitcoin. Oh, word? Nice. All right, Nikola Motor. Let's see what's up with this Nikola Motor. Never heard of it, but let's see if we can get it popping. Okay. N-I-K-O. Is that right? Nikola. I don't see that. Do you have a ticker for the Nikola Motor? And what exchange is that on? NKLA? Okay. NKLA. Nah, I don't have it. So let me see something. Let me see something. Give me a second. Nah, still not pulling it up. Let me try something else. Yeah, I'm not getting anything on that. Sorry, I don't know what exchange that's on or what have you, but it's not coming up. Don't know what the problem is on that one. Let me try something real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna try something. Let me try something here. See if we can get you on, get you running. Let me see. Go see if I can pull it up a different way. All right. Let's see. Let's try this now. Nah, I still can't pull that up, man. I don't know what's up with that. Let's try one last thing and then we'll see what's up. All right, just bear with me for a second. Yeah, but what exchange though? Is that New York Stock Exchange? Is it the NASDAQ? You know what I'm saying? Is it a German exchange, London? Where's that at? And I just found out why I couldn't pull it up, so just bear with me. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I finally figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. I finally figured it out. I think we good after I do this. I should be able to pull up a lot more stuff now, so just bear with me. I don't think I had all my stuff turned on. That's why. So just bear with a brother. All right. All right. I think we good, man. I think we good now. So just hold on. All right. I'm gonna just give me a second. I think I got y'all covered. You said NASDAQ, you think? Okay. Not a problem. Just give me a second. I'm going to shut it down and reboot it and see if that helps, see if I can bring it all up. Hopefully everything that's in the database will be able to come up now. All right. We're going to try this one more again. Let's see what happens. All right, so NKLA, let's see. Okay, all right, you said it just came out last week. It may be too, they probably haven't added it to the database just yet. Yeah, I think that's what happened. That's why I'm not able to pull it up. It's too new and they haven't gotten around to getting it on the providers yet, because it should be on here. Everything should be on here by now. And it's looking like that is just not the case. And it's cool, no worries. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull it up. It's too new, and I don't think it's out yet. Which does happen from time to time. Nothing you can do about that. Let's see here. Okay. NKLA. Yep. Okay. Yep. They haven't added it yet. Sorry, I can't pull it up. Not until it is officially added to the repository, then I could do it. But it's not. Sorry about that. All right, let's wrap this up. Let's go and let's finish up with gold and silver, and then that'll be it. All right, so here's gold and silver. Boom. All right, so we got silver futures is still under the auspices of a rally alert that did not produce today. So we're 3 to 5 days out. So it's still under a rally alert for right now. And we'll just watch this one. So I'm thinking silver's definitely going to go higher, make another run at the resistance highs. As far as gold is concerned, gold dipped into the Kumo cloud here briefly, and we're under the auspices of a rally alert here too. So we may pull up to about 17. I think gold will top out between 1745 and 1750. And you have a bearish weekly trend momentum here as well. All right, that's a wrap, y'all. We did it. Another day, another day, another day. Yeah, man, the NASDAQ is not going to be able to do that forever. You're right about that. Real quick, I will show you this, though, man. Just because some people don't get it, man. The PulseWaves are on fire, man. Look at this. Your Dow futures is already up 173 points right now, you know, in the night markets. And take a look at your NASDAQ. It's up 47.5 points right now, your NASDAQ 100. And then your E-mini S&P 500 right now is up 17. Your Russell's up 15.6 points. Bitcoin futures composite index is at 99 right now, 9,900 right now, even. You know what I'm saying? So equity markets are trying to send a message. They're trying to send a message. They're trying to say, look, we here. And we're not going nowhere. We're not backing down. I mean, your NASDAQ 100 broke 10,000 today, the first time ever. I told you it was going to go to 10,000. I told y'all that it was on pace to go to 10,000. I told you that, a couple weeks ago. I told you that. And that's exactly what it did today. The futures broke 10,000. That is huge. That the market's trying to say, look, I don't care what happens. We don't care if the country explodes. The market's going to infinity. And then you got the Fed in there operating and backstopping everything. What's stopping the market? If you really want to go there, what's stopping it? The answer is nothing. Nothing is in its way. Nothing is impossible for the market right now. It's trying to say that it will go as wherever it wants to go and do whatever it wants to do, and nobody can say nothing about it. So, but just remember something though. Rally and crash alerts, like I said, exist, and they go out there sometimes 3 to 5 days out. We got a crash alert on that Dow. We got a crash alert on that S&P, and we got a crash alert on that Russell. I will be ignoring nothing. I will be watching this big time. All right. So just saying. All right, folks, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. PulseWaveTrading.com. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. I'm out. Purge.